Welcome to the podcast. Pod. I didn't update it, but it is fine. Podcast. I've decided to do a little late podcast for today. I know I usually do them early or way earlier, but since we don't have anything to react to, I do have some topics that I do want to share. My opinion. You gotta remember this is my opinion. So this is my opinion, mine alone, and you can just deal with it. Dun 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 dun. So, what's been going on within each of the gaming thing? You have PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. We all know about that. Blah 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 blah. You have PlayStation that's coming out with everyone's being so hyped over it, and I feel like I'm the only person because I don't have a PlayStation 5, and nor am I 100% interested of getting a PlayStation 5. I don't know at this point. I don't know. I like my mind is bothering me. Like I don't really like know whatsoever. Like I just don't. So people was talking about that people got upset that the God of War got leaks, which it did, and people are upset about that and getting you know what, frick you. Don't worry about it, y'all. Um, to me, I played a few God of War games, but I had never been interested in playing the new one. I know it came on Steam, so even the fact that I don't have a PlayStation, I can play the God of War that came out, what, 2018, I believe, or something like that. I could be completely wrong on the year, on the date, but it never piqued my interest with the new Kratos, with all that. Cool. Like, if people are interested in it, cool. God of War was just, how do I put it? Okay. Like, it's not bad. I mean, it's like a hack and slash, kind of fun game. Some of the stuff feels unnecessary, but I did enjoy it. But I don't remember enjoying it that much to a degree to enjoy the whole entire series. I used to be into the series until God of War 3, yes, 3, that came out way back, and I didn't like the ending, and I got sad and spoiled myself and played it and really didn't like God of War 3 that much. So that was kind of the big downfall for me, and haven't heard God of War in so long, and all of a sudden they said like, "Hey, we're gonna do Kratos in this region," and to me, it doesn't, like, I can see Kratos, but it doesn't feel like Kratos. That's what bothers me. So, but either way, I just never been interested. I know PlayStation people are going goo goo gaga over it, especially with not only that, with the VR. It looks cool. I have been. This keeps falling out of my ear for some unknown reason. It's getting annoying. Like, I have been thinking about getting VR. Some of y'all that may know this or may not, I do stream VR chat, and I'm kind of curious of how that will work if I did it in VR, because that's kind of the only VR game that I played. I mean, Resident Evil 4 VR looks kind of cool. 7 VR looks kind of cool, but at the same time, I know there's Phasmophobia VR. But to me, the first time putting on a virtual headset, it gave me a big headache. It did. It did. Trust me, it did. And it's just, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, I'm not a hat person either. Like, even hats. Like, if I put on a hat, I just get a big headache. I just get a big, huge, headache of the century. That's just how I feel. But people don't seem to like the price on the VR, which is $550. More than a PlayStation 5. Um, to me, when I looked at it, it looked like, I mean, VR headset is kind of its own console. If you look at it, it is. Especially that it has to work with all the things, and stuff like that. So to me, and looking at specs, VR headsets do have specs. And I was kind of shocked. I was really shocked that they do have specs, but I probably should have been shocked that a virtual headset does have specs. I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I know people was like, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, to me, I can understand with the specs. You know, it looks like a better VR, and the people that are already commenting on it, looking at it, reviewing it, and gotten pretty positive views. Same with God of War Ragnarok. And I'm like over here going, that's fine. I mean, this is coming from someone that's not like you have to understand. I'm not a PlayStation person nor a VR person. That's just how I am. I would like to maybe try VR at some point, maybe again, but I just it doesn't do much for me. It really doesn't. Every time when I think about it, it doesn't really do that much for me, and I feel like it's just a waste of money because I also kind of think of how much am I going to use this. If it's already giving me a big headache already. I mean, the only real game that I name off first was VR chat, but I don't even play it that much. So I don't know. I don't know. To me, for people at VR, from what I heard, it's good. I don't know if you want to spend that much money. I know that's a lot. I mean, I know the holiday seasons are here, are coming. So, but the thing is that you can start pre-ordering it, and it's not supposed to come out until like February, since it's not going to be like during the holiday season. So, and a lot of people, and people, this is another thing about PlayStation. PlayStation, I know I did a whole podcast PlayStation upset, but this is more of kind of what's going on throughout the week. That's all I'm doing. PlayStation Plus have lost 2 million players, and it's their subscription fee. And to me, I feel like, to me, just looking at it from my standpoint, I feel like because it's like in retro games. I love retro games. I love playing retro games. I have all the mini, except for the Sega Genesis Mini, which I just looked at. The Sega Genesis Mini 2 has just been out, so I'm hoping to maybe pick up a Sega Genesis Mini. But I do have the Super Nintendo, PS1, and original Nintendo Minis, which I do. I really love the minis. I do. I love them a whole lot. I never thought I would love them so much. But again, I feel like that's what they is because they have so many things that's just not on there. You know, I don't know how many games there are on there, but I'm just gonna go off what's on my PS1 mini. Like what about the original Crash Bandicoots 1, 2, and 3 and Crash Team Racing? For people that may want to experience the original Crash. Meanwhile, you got the remake so that people can experience what it like. Same with the Spyro. You have Spyro Reunited Trilogy. Why not put the three originals on the PlayStation Plus, premium services? Like, what about Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories? That is a hidden gem for me. I mean, that's like a really good Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, in my opinion. Um, what about? the Final Fantasies. You could put all the Final Fantasies on there. There's the Final Fantasy's Origins. There's the Final Fantasy Anthology, including Chrono Trigger. 7, 8, and 9. What about the Legend of Mana? Like that? Oh my gosh, the Legend of Mana or Tales of Destiny. If we want to go to go with RPG games, or how about racing? How about have people experience the very first Need for Speed game, like the first Need for Speed game, the original. To me, that's just awesome. I love experiencing the original from time to time. But I feel like that might be what's lacking because every time that I hear about it or see it, people go, "Oh my gosh, there's not many retro games on here. Oh my gosh." And to me, I'm understandable because I hack my minis. My minis are hacked, all right, and I put whatever games I want on them, and I love that. I love that I could be able to put all the Donkey Kong Country games. I love 1, 2, and 3. You know, putting the Zelda games and putting other emulators and games on there. Having Nintendo DS games running on the Mini, having Nintendo 64 running on the Mini, Game Boy Advance. Oh my gosh, GBA running on the Mini. Like I like it so much. So I feel like that's why they lost 2 million players. That's just, me. But according to an article, and I kind of laugh and chuckle at this, I did, from going outside, say like, oh no, they're going outside, they're going to hang out with their friends, going out on dates, we're losing millions of players. I'm like, bruh, it's just a service. Like it literally is. It's just a service. I mean, that's ridiculous. Like people need, like you need it outside. You need the sun for vitamin D, don't you? You need to go outside. You need to. You can't just stay and play games 24/7. I mean, I don't even play games 24/7. You know, there's stuff that I gotta do. I do online ministry. For some of y'all that knows that. I've been kicking up with my personal stream, even though that's gaming. So technically, playing games. Working on sermon, taking notes, and all that stuff. But still, I kind of find that stupid. But I just, I honestly just kind of find that funny. That says that in an article, straight up in an article. Here it is. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like I said with PlayStation. I don't know because I don't own a PS5, so I can't really experience things that they're doing. However, on the Nintendo side, this is me coming in. Yo, y'all know what's coming out this month? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Oh, baby, I can't. I'm gonna be picking it up. Probably not on day one because usually I like to wait for reviews. So probably not on day one. I might wait until Black Friday and maybe pick it up on Black Friday. I'm not entirely sure. Another game that I want to pick up is Sifu, or however you want to pronounce that. I know people have really been playing Bayonetta 3. I never played the series, and nor am I interested in the series. Like, I never been interested in the series. I never played the first one, never played the second one, never play the third one. So it's cool that we got some good games coming out this month. Same with God of War Ragnarok, which I think just came out. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think. Um, and then I've been hearing that because everyone has been trying $70. Even when I look on Steam, sometimes when I look on Steam for new games, like new games, right? And I don't even see them for like $70. I see some of them for like $60, like new games. Like if I go in right now, I'm gonna pull up Steam right now. All right, I'm gonna pull up Steam, and what I'm gonna do is, as it's not pulling up, I am going to see what games are coming out. I don't know. Harvestella, that's new, and it is $60. Not even 70. You know, and it just came out and it has mixed reviews. Uh-oh. So, even Steam, just looking at the new game that just came out today, Harvestella, I'm probably not gonna pick it up. It's not interesting, not that interesting to me. Apparently, it's similar to Fallout 4. How? Okay, but I've been hearing Nintendo may try, and I believe we already discussed about it, or I already talked about it, is trying that $70. Since PlayStation has already been doing that, Nintendo has been thinking about that. Like, I remember Nintendo people might be thinking with the Wind Waker Twilight Princess HD bundled together, and that could be $70. And then I've been hearing about Tears of the Kingdom $70. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's up to Nintendo. I mean, I don't want them to try because $60 is fine. That I'm saying that right now, 100%. I'm saying that. But I don't know. Nintendo does Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo is weird and keeps stuff hidden, so Nintendo can be Nintendo. Nintendo can be Nintendo. And a thing that I've been hearing is that we already discussed this before is not a Switch successor, but more of a Switch Pro, a Switch little upgrade and keep the Switch, going. Because there's so many limitations to it. And it's hard to put some games on there with the limitation. Like it's doing well, but since you had the Steam Deck out, even though the battery life, what I've been hearing, kind of sus, or sus, and I think that would be for the best. I really do. I really think that would be the best. I mean, they did that with the Nintendo DS. If y'all remember DSi, and then you had the new Nintendo 3DS. I think that's what they called. Like it wasn't like a next gen 3DS. It wasn't like going next step. It was basically improving a few little things. That's it. And I feel like if you did that with the Switch 2 to make games run better, like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, like I would love for that game to run better. I'm just saying. And sometimes it can be really hard putting games on there you know, and that's why you have cloud version more, a little bit more of cloud version games, but you have people that may not have the best internet, and that kind of destroy what the Switch purpose is. You bring it out on the go. If you're trying to play Resident Evil 7 or Kingdom Hearts 3 on the go, you can't do that because you always have to connect to your internet, and trying to connect to your hotspot will not be ideal. So that's why I've been thinking, and it's been rumored for so long. And people thinking, and same with me, because I know I'm not the only one. Because if you remember, Nintendo Switch released with Breath of the Wild, and now we're having Breath of the Wild 2, which is Tears of the Kingdom, and people think there could be a Switch Pro or a Switch upgrade release. Like people even talk about the because they're trying to get rid of the OLED models. You saw the Pokemon OLED models, you saw the Splatoon 3 OLED models that is coming out. Well, Splatoon 3 OLED model's already out. I don't know about the Pokemon ones yet. And people are always saying because they're trying to get rid of the OLED models to prepare for something more. And to be completely honest, I think that would be ideal for Nintendo. Because I would definitely pick one up if they did a Pro. I was thinking about getting an OLED, but to me, I don't see a point of getting the OLED. I still can stick with my regular Nintendo Switch. You know, I've been playing Splatoon 3 on it. I kind of like it. I don't know if I like it better than Splatoon 2, but I do like it. Xbox, I don't know what Xbox has been doing. Barely anybody has been talking about Xbox. Because there's not a whole lot to say. I mean, they have Game Pass, cool. I don't know. Been talking about a lot for Game Pass to be on the Switch. I don't know. It's Xbox. I feel like I'm saying the same thing. It's like it's Nintendo. It's the same concept at the very least the same concept. But yeah, I believe that is it for the podcast. I know this will be a little bit short, but there's not much to really discuss about. That happens throughout this whole entire week. I know you have the Banana 3 boycott situation, which I kind of think that is stupid, to be honest. People say, like, oh my gosh, it's not an actress, I'm not going to buy this game. To me, I'm like, enjoy the game as it is. Like, I'm not sitting there waiting, oh, if that actress not in the game, I'm still going to pick it up. If it's enjoyable, if I'm still going to enjoy the game, then I'm still going to play it. To me, that whole situation, which I have not talked about, and I hear other people talking about, I think it's incredibly stupid. That is just my opinion. I really do. I think the whole situation is just stupid, 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 stupid. Oh yeah, stupid. That's just me. I really think that it's just stupid. I really do. I mean, it's just a whole lot of things and stuff, and it's just, cause I like, it's just down a rabbit hole that needs to be forgotten. If y'all enjoy Bayonetta 3, cool. You know, me, I'm probably not gonna pick it up because I ain't never been interested in Bayonetta. I said that from the get go. you know. But if there's like a certain actress, I'm not gonna sit there and say like, oh, I'm not gonna buy this game. You know, Konami. You know, people have said that back in 2015. Whenever Konami makes a new game, I'm never gonna buy it. Guess what? I bought the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. I bought the Castlevania Advance Collection. I bought the Contra Collection. I bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. And you know what? I am going to get the Silent Hill 2 remake. Because to me, it looks good. It looks promising. Even sometimes I wait on reviews, sometimes I still get it. Like Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition. People do not like that game and really prefer the originals. To be honest, I kind of like the definitive edition. I don't know if I prefer it over the originals, the OGs, but I enjoy my time with it despite of other people not enjoying their time with it. we all have those games that we like and don't like. That is our opinions. That's how it's gonna be. You have games that you like. I have games that I like. The games that I like that you may don't like, and the games that you like that I may not like. It's just gaming opinions. You know, some people do not like Breath of the Wild. Some people love Breath of the Wild. It's an opinion. Like to me, if I'm going to enjoy it, I'm still going to get like Resident Evil 6, the worst Resident Evil game. I enjoy Resident Evil 6. Like sometimes I hear terrible reviews, but I end up somewhat enjoying. So I'm just saying, even though I wait on reviews, because I like hearing other people's opinions. I like hearing what they have to say. You know, what's people want to say about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Even though more than likely I'm probably gonna pick it up. You know, but I still like hearing other people's opinions. That's just how I am. You know, but just enjoy what you like. You know, don't try to boycott just because an actor's not in. Like if there's like a movie and a new actress, you know, I know I said this about Robbie Williams that you can't replace Robbie Williams as a genie, but at the same time you can at least try to find someone that could be good to do the genie. And I will be fine with it. Like if that movie did well, which it didn't, it was terrible, awful. I seen it. It was a waste of my time. I don't know how the live action movies take out a bit of content, but add more things longer than original. We're not getting there. We're not getting there. I'm not going to go over on Disney live actions. Okay, but the thing is that just because an actor is not in that movie or that series doesn't mean that the movie is bad at the same time. And I'm trying to think of a perfect example for this, but I don't watch many movies. I don't. Like Spider Man. Let's take Spider Man. You had three different actors. You had Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. You have three different Spider Mans. But the thing is, all their movies are good. All their movies are watchable. I enjoy the original Spider-Man trilogy. I enjoy the Amazing Spider-Man, and I enjoy the new Spider-Man that's into the MCU. I enjoy every single one of them. Doesn't mean, oh man, they replaced Tobey Maguire. Oh man, I should not watch this movie. That to me, that's stupid. Like to me, that's stupid. That's really stupid. I'm like, if the movie is fine, it's fine. If I'm still gonna enjoy it, I'm still gonna watch it. Just because there's a different actor in it doesn't mean, oh man, I gotta stop watching. Like I said, boycott. That's to me, it's stupid. It really is stupid. Like I understand where people are coming from, but I'm just saying it from where I'm coming from. Because to me, it's just really, really stupid. Really, just flat out like stupid. And I don't understand it. I don't know if I'll ever understand it, but it's whatever. And I just want to say that because I know people has been discussing about it, and I'm the only one that hasn't. So eh, and meh. But yeah, that is the podcast. That's what's happening throughout this week. If y'all have any topics or suggestions, y'all can always recommend it to me. Whether you want to put it in the Discord or the DMs through Discord or Whisper on Twitch. So whatever you want to do, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. if y'all have a topic, or if y'all like to come on here and it's not just my opinion that you want your opinion to be out there, you can also come tell me as well, DM me as well, or whisper me, whatever you prefer. I'll try to get back to you. Also, we will be doing a special with podcast 100 since we have like 11 more podcasts to go, literally until 100 podcasts. So we'll be doing that 100 podcast special in 2023, January or February. That is when I don't know what I'm going to do for it. I would like to try to get people that used to be part of this ministry, this whole road, since we're taking a whole new direction right now of this ministry, which I will explain that in the announcements in the service tonight. But I'm thinking about trying to see if I can do that for the podcast 100 is to get people that used to be part of the ministry or did whatever within this ministry, and we just came out and just hang out and just talk, you know, where we've been and just kind of catch up for some of y'all that may miss some of the people, you know, and that we can and if they're still around somehow to still contact with those people. So that is kind of my plan. If not, then I will try to think of like something else. Also, the ministry Discord server will kind of go away because the ministry has been dead. People saying I've been too negative, but we're going in a whole entire direction, and so far it's been working better. And when I say better, a lot better. So I'm gonna send y'all a Discord invite to my personal Discord server. This is where I do my live streams on my Twitch channel and stuff like that. So that has been doing a whole lot better. This is the direction that we're going into, and I will be explaining more of that in the service in our announcements. So if y'all want to keep up with everything, and like I said in the announcement in the Discord server, I appreciate everyone's support in this long road. We're still going to be doing the podcast and the services, but everything will be going down. I mean everything because I feel like this is probably where God wants me to go. So we're going to be going in this direction instead of this direction. So, but like I said, thank y'all for everyone that has came out to be a part of it, whether you used to support it and came by and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. Like I said, we're still going to be continuing here and there, but it's not going to be super, super duper a lot. But y'all take care, and I will hopefully see you guys and girls later on tonight. Hopefully, I'll see you in 20 minutes. I want to get stuff ready, and we'll be right back here. Y'all take care, and God bless. And no one tell you that didn't love you today. I love you. As we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. Y'all take care, and God bless.